All right, so we're gonna came down the road a little bit, and there's a museum. So we're gonna check it out. Don't know that it's open.
It should be.
But the lights are on. I've been here for a minute. I mean, I haven't been here in a minute, but it's not very big.
Yeah.
As you can see. So again, continue with the slate or whatever that rock is called theme. All the buildings are like this, so it kind of unifies everything. Maybe.
Self-guided tour.
Self-guided tour.
Oh, 3D map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this is the museum. Feels good in here. Oh, you can see little things. I've kind of redone this.
This looks new and tiny.
We've got shells and stuff you can look at through the thing. Let's see if we can do this. Turn the microscope on from the back. The back of what? There it is.
Armalite, that's what it is.
Like that. There we go. Oh, neat. Wow, this is cool.
What are you doing over there?
So you've got a little microscope thing,
No way.
and you can
Oh, and they got toy shells and stuff. Oh man.
put that little rock there, and that's what it looks like. You watch them spin it. That's my finger spinning it. What are you putting down? Shell.
Oh, that's cool.
Neat.
It's a little dirty.
I got tortoise shells. Grab that tortoise shell. Let's take a look at it. Not that it's small. Whoa.
No.
Oh, you can focus.
Oh.
Focus it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's cool, man.
Look at that. Neat. What a feather. Let's try that feather.
Ooh.
Zoom in on it.
Look at the little downy parts.
I guess this is.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Wow, that is cool, man.
That is pretty great. Here's a piece of plastic. Look at that. It's a leaf.
That's pretty.
And with this, you can
Zoom in, zoom out.
zoom out. I can't zoom out with this camera. Neat.
Oh, I see a little veins.
Okay, so this is pretty cool. What other stuff we got in here?
I think I picked up a feather like that one day. Let's see what that guy looks like. Oh, neat.
A blue jay feather right there.
Oh, it is a blue jay feather. I just saw the gray. I didn't see the blue.
Is a blue jay and a jaybird the same thing?
Maybe. There, you can see the blue a little bit better. Oh, focus.
Neat. Let's see what else we got in here. So as you can see, you got lots of stuff you can look at. I wonder if people just bring stuff in here so they can see. Got a pawpaw.
I could play with this thing all day.
Yeah. This is worth the trip right here. Bunch of shells.
Oh, wow.
That pawpaw. Is that what that is, pawpaw?
Ooh,
Oh, that's cool.
this looks so alien.
It does. Wow.
I don't remember. It's some sweet gum tree. Is that what they're from?
Yeah.
I don't know. They hurt when you step on them in bare feet. I know that. Quartz. Iron in it.
That's really cool.
Bonito, bonito.
So then you just cut it off. Oops, nope.
Yes?
Oh, that's up from the bottom. Whoa, it's even different.
What? Ooh.
That's cool.
Okay, feathers. Feather time. Oh, that looks neat, man. What else we got that we can see through?
What about that shell right there? That.
You're not going to be able to see through the oyster shell.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's...
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute.
yeah, see?
What? What?
So it's got a bottom light.
Oh, wow. I need a picture of that. That's beautiful. Okay.
That's really cool.
Neato.
So, got some dung.
Oh, this just makes my day. That's a real feet.
I feel like at one point in
It's
time,
not a real chipmunk, though.
they had real, like not real, like these are real, but like live snakes in here. As a kid, I could be wrong.
Oh, we saw those on our night hike.
Predator. And that's a barred owl. Dung beetle. Don't think that's actual size. Some eggs. Little bee pollinating in there. Snaky snakes. Nope ropes. And there's the timber rattler. He's venomous, not poisonous. There's some hurricane stuff. Oh, what is? Oh, this is. I thought it was his arm. I was like, what on earth? Little stuff on archaeology. All the ferry rates. I remember the ferry stuff. They had a ferry at Rolling Up Rapids too, I think, right? Do you remember them talking about that?
Maybe. One foot passenger. What if you have 2 feet?
I don't know. Tale of Three Rivers.
Oh, cool.
This is some cool stuff. Got a little video. Oh, he's quiet. Dang.
I'm jumping ahead.
Can't hear him talking. Got some arrowheads in here. There's gold in these hills.
Got little display gold pin things. It's got little gold flakes in there.
Push the start video. No, the video's got sound. But it shows you how to pan for gold.
Yep. I bet I'd be good at panning for gold.
There's a little bit of volume. Little speck of gold. Okay, cool. What is that?
Rocks.
What's the drawers do?
Gives you more information.
Oh, neat. This is actually a lot pretty cool. You got a little push a button here. Is this gonna have sound? Little mountains.
The little mountains I know best are the Uroris, located in Stanley, Davidson, and Randolph counties. It was here in the mid-1950s that I first came as a Boy Scout. The geology here is different from the Sour Towns. These mountains, which include Morrow Mountain, are volcanic in origin, and few people know more about these ancient hills than Chris Tacker.
Now, the rocks in the Sourtown Mountains, the quartzites, are a metamorphosed sedimentary rock. What you have at Morrow Mountain is a volcanic rock. It's a rhyolite, it's very high in silicon. What you're looking at in the Morrow Mountain State Park is probably a lava dome. So it's the remnant of a volcano. The rocks in Morrow Mountain State Park are part of a big volcanic island arc. Now, it formed away from North America, north of what was combined Africa and South America. It was called Gondwana. And then it was plastered on the side of the continent in all the collisions that built the Appalachians. The rocks in the Uares regions are a mixture of volcanic and rocks, and then the sediment shed off of those volcanoes. They formed about, the Morrow Mountain rhyolite 569 million years ago. The rocks farther to the west are a little bit younger, so they get as young as 540 million years, or even younger than that. Now remember, the Uares are in exotic terrain, so it formed elsewhere, and then it collided with North America about 445 million years ago.
The rhyolite of the Uwharrie Mountains is very old, but it is famous for another reason, as a quarry for some of the first Americans.
Is it rhyolite? Is that what they call that rock?
Throughout the Uwharries, and especially
Yeah.
on Morrow Mountain, you'll find chips and flakes and piles all over the place. Now, these chips and flakes are evidence of quarrying by American Indians over at least the last 10,000 years. Just like spear points and just like scrapers, these chips too are relics and should be left where they're found.
On a very cold winter's day, I asked Ronna Nunson of Morrow Mountain State Park about rhyolite and these first visitors.
Uwharrie Mountains are capped in a rock known as rhyolite. Rhyolite is very hard rock and very resistant to erosion. At one time, these mountains were covered with a softer rock. Over the hundreds of millions of years, the erosive forces have washed that rock away, exposing the rhyolite outcroppings that we now know as the Uwharrie Mountains. Native Americans first came to this area at least 12,000 years ago. They were attracted by the Yadkin Pd River system. Here they found the water, of course, that they would drink, cook with, bathe with. They also found important food resources. There was a fish called the American shad that would get together in great numbers and swim upstream to spawn. They also found freshwater mussels. They hunt waterfowl, some of the aquatic mammals. This area was one of the first areas settled by Native Americans in North Carolina. It's also one of the most densely populated areas. As a result, people sometimes refer to it as North Carolina's cradle of civilization. Now, once they came to this area, they found this rock called rhyolite that basically capped these mountains. They were a Stone Age people. When we think of the metal tools we use today, whether it be a drill, knife, an axe, we make those out of steel. They didn't have steel, so they made all those tools out of the rock you'll find here, the rhyolite that caps the Uwharrie Mountains. Rhyolite was very likely an important trade item. Artifacts made of rhyolite that came from the Uwharrie Mountains in North Carolina have been found from Maine to Florida. Native Americans quarried rock here for thousands of years. As you travel throughout the Uwharries, if you know what you're looking for, you can see at just about every mountaintop signs of prehistoric quarrying. But Morrow Mountain is considered the mother of all quarries. Its rhyolite was extremely pure, good quality, and it was the rock of choice for Native Americans at the time.
Like their neighbors to the north, the Sourtowns, the Uwharries, rising up to 1,000 feet above sea level, also have unique mountain vegetation. The question continues to arise: are the Uwharries really mountains?
There are those that would argue that the Uwharries don't really qualify as mountains. Here in the park, we have changed the elevation from 936 feet, the highest point at the top of Morrow Mountain, which is the highest point in Stanley County, to 278 feet, which is the normal water level of Lake Tillery. The early European settlers that came here, referred to them as mountains. I think the people that live here have referred to them as mountains throughout the generations. Certainly think if you've ever walked some of these steep, rugged slopes, you would probably think of them as mountains. Some of the plant life you'll find here in the park is very reminiscent of some of the plant life you'll find in the western part of the state. Mountain laurel is a prime example. It is a plant that likes cold environments, does well in rocky soil. You'll often find it on some of the north slopes of the mountain, and you can find it throughout the park. When it blooms in mid-May or so, it really is spectacular with its flowers, and is very reminiscent of some of the plant life you would see in the western part of the state in the Appalachian Mountains.
Although Morrow Mountain State Park is blessed with a variety of wildlife, including eagles and migratory songbirds, the main attraction for many visitors is the deer herd.
If there's one animal Morrow Mountain State Park is known for, it can be the white-tailed deer. We get a lot of people who come in the mornings and evenings to see them. Certainly many of our campers, probably the highlight of their experience here is an encounter with some of the deer you'll find in the park.
In recent years, the Uoris have yielded new secrets from the slate, also called argillite, which
There
is
you
found
go.
in walls and buildings throughout Morrow Mountain State Park. Chris Tacker discussed these new discoveries.
The slate that you find everywhere in the Carolina terrain, the reason it used to be called the slate belt, is basically a fine-grained sedimentary rock. A lot of it is ash that was shed off of these volcanoes, but it's been metamorphosed to a kind of small degree, not a high degree of metamorphism. So it forms these nice beds that, are slaty. That's the geologic word for it. It has slaty cleavage. Part of our research at the museum deals with the fossils that you find in the slate. These predate the time when creatures formed hard parts that could be easily fossilized. So what we have are soft-bodied organisms that are fairly rare. There's only 30 places in the world that you find them, and one of those places is Stanley County, North Carolina, and we've extended that to Davidson County, North Carolina. With our co-workers in Stanley and Davidson, and to some extent Randolph County, we've found a good many of these soft-bodied organisms. And we've also worked with researchers from NC State and Texas A&M to get good dates on these. So these fossils are bracketed by ages of about 540 million years ago and 550 million years ago.
The next time someone tells you they're going to the mountains for the weekend, ask them which mountains, the big mountains to the west or North Carolina's little mountains. See them all while exploring North Carolina.
For additional info.
Which trail were we on? We're right here, right?
We were down here. Then we kind of went. Some type of road. These might be little trails too.
Oh, that's just where Louder's Ferry was.
Yep.
Right there. So that's.
And that kind of helped because this was the historic road trace. So I guess that's where the old road used to be, so that's why the Crone House is where it is.
Oh.
That makes sense now.
Huh. Interesting. So where's the marina at now? That where we went?
Marina.
Is it down here?
Yeah, because this is boat launch.
Okay.
And that's your
So
that's where the boat rentals are. This is the camping loop.
Oh, there's the dam.
So that's the
Okay.
yeah, so we got on this trail, cut down, and that's how we got to there. And we came back up
Neat.
into there.
The midsection of this is Like a little, what do you call these things? Dioramas? No. They're called something. Yeah, same one.
Yeah, diorama.
Is that what it is?
Which is funny because it's got salamander and turtle on the other side with the information here. I didn't see a raccoon though.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this place had real snakes at one point in time.
I,
Like as a kid, I
maybe
remember
as a
coming in here.
special display they had.
No, they had like built-in walls like this. It was kind of built in,
Well, probably lack of staffing.
and there was snakes in them. I just remember coming here for that. There's a turtle. What's that?
Oh, did you notice at the top they have the fairy pieces?
Oh,
I got a picture of that. It looked like stuff they might have found for recreations of it because it's got the cable.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of feels like a commuter prison.
So there's the,
But it looks like they might have found the pieces.
now that we know where that ferry went, where Louder's Ferry was, because that's actually the boat launch where we were standing earlier. It was over there.
And that's pictures of it.
Mm-hmm. Neat.
Pretty cool.
That was kind of expensive.
For the day, yeah.